Hello, today I'm going to show you one of the most difficult concerts I have ever played. Few days ago, I had a concert in Logroño in the north of Spain, and they called me to go with this quartet, with Bruma Quartet, and they are great. I love playing with them. And the only bad thing about this concert was that it was very hot. So it was on a very hot day, and it was at 6:30 p.m., which is basically in the middle of the day in Spain. So what we had to do was warm up and do the rehearsal from 5. It was really difficult. The heat was horrible, and we were sweating all the time. It was so difficult to focus. And when there are situations like this that you cannot actually control, you cannot do much because it's something that is happening that you can really not change anything about it. What happens is that you have to check how much can you control of the situation, which is, in this case, it was nothing. Then what you have to do is control yourself, relax, and trust the work you have put into this concert. So the concert started with Lenski aria, and you have all these pieces in my CD Fantasia. You have it on Spotify. So the concert started with Lenski aria, which was okay. It was pretty hot, and I remember the suit getting closer and closer, really sweaty and humid, and getting like stuck on me. Then the second piece was the worst one, because it's so difficult. La Traviata Fantasy is so difficult technically, and the control of the air that it needs in order to play through the whole piece, it was so demanding. I needed to focus so much, and I couldn't because of the sweat getting in my eyes and really feeling itchy, and I couldn't because I was hearing everything not very good because of the sound conditions. We had like a gazebo on top of us, and the microphones were helping somehow, because I think when you get a little bit of reverb, it's nice in this kind of open spaces, but at the same time they were way too loud, and it was at the minimum level at the gazebo, and it was really difficult to listen to each other. There were so many conditions that made it so difficult that I actually had to just try to relax, trust the work I put in, and just let it sound however it was going to sound. So you can imagine the reed, how dry it was. It was like a piece of wood that you can not really make anything with it. It was so squeaky. It was the first time in so many years that I actually squeaked in one of my concerts. Oh my god. So on top of that, imagine the tuning, because I don't know if you might not know it, but saxophones tend to get really sharp with the heat, and it was getting sharper and sharper, and the strings tend to get flat with the heat. So imagine the contrast. Every piece we were tuning, basically every piece, not maybe we didn't tune between one or two of them, but we were tuning every piece, and every time after tuning, the tuning was going so far apart from each other. So they had to correct as much as possible, and I had to correct as much as possible. Well, in the end, what I want to say is that sometimes you cannot control some situations, and the only thing you can do is that you can just try your best, relax, let it sound however it is going to sound, and we couldn't do anything else. So that was our experience in one of the most difficult concerts that I ever played. So this is something to tell you that if you have this kind of experience that you cannot actually control much, that's what you can do, which is nothing. Enjoy, relax, and enjoy as much as you can. That's my advice, and at least that is what I tried in my concert. And I want to tell you that if you have not subscribed yet, please do it and press the like button. And if you want to continue learning the saxophone for free, you can do it in saxophoneintwentydays.com, and you have some of my free guides in the link on the description of this video. Thank you very much for coming, and I hope to see you in the next video. See you soon.